Governing Nigeria is very easy. Just that godfatherism and some other thing. You do not restrict business to one particular person. You don't do that. Monopoly is what kills the market.
Nigeria can be great again. Yes, I said that. If young Nigerians are being given leadership roles, I believe this youth will be able to take Nigeria, not only Nigeria, but Africa to where it's supposed to be. That is why in this video, a young Nigerian will be sharing with us how he will be able to take Nigeria to the next level if he was a president for just a day. If you find this interesting, keep watching the video. Yanko. Well, if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Beatrice Achibong, but over here I am known as Blue Beatrice Achibong. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, Oshe, and if you are just new, welcome to the family. So today, as you can see, I am not alone. I am with a young, amazing, enterprising Nigerian Nigerian youth, and today he'll be sharing with us how he'll be able to take Nigeria to the next level if he was made the president of Nigeria for just a day. I know this is really fascinating. A lot of you want to know how is he going to do it, like how. Just sit down, fasten your seatbelts. Let's get straight into the video. Hi, how you doing?
I'm alright, and you?
This should be like the second time or third time we're having you here. For those of you that do not know this face, hey, you're missing. He will do the introduction again. Please tell us, what is your name?
Okay, I am Bachibike by name, and I am a businessman and also a YouTuber, and just call me an entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. Before then, where are you from? You are Nigerian, and what part in Nigeria, what state in Nigeria are you from?
Okay, I am from Imo State, Nigeria. It's located in the eastern part of Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So what are they really known for, the eastern people? Like, what are they known for?
We are very cultural. They call us the Igbos.
Okay.
And once you see beads like this and native attire, you can easily identify us. So, yeah.
Okay. I thought you guys are known for business, like anything business.
Yeah, business. That's why I said I'm a businessman. Yeah, I'm a businessman.
Okay, nice. I don't know. I think something about the Igbo people, like it's hard for you to find an Igbo man without finding like one or two of them being a business person. Like you must always find a businessman among an Igbo group or association. It's very hard for you not to. Why is that? Like,
yeah, I believe it's a culture in the Igbo tribe whereby if your dad happens to be a businessman, during your childhood he kind of like grooms you all. You know, you start having that basic idea of business, how to run a business. Okay, buy this. You know, you can actually buy this for 1 naira and sell it for 1 naira 50 kobo, or one and then one sell for 2. You get, so that's kind of like grooms and conditions your mind as you grow up. So as you grow, you begin to look out for opportunities where you can actually buy this for 1 and sell it to someone else for 2. So it's just a basic thing. Every family just has this business mindset enshrined in them from childhood.
That's
just
really nice. Starting from the young stage to know everything about business is a good one.
Yes,
so today, I'm really so excited about this topic because a lot of people feel or think that Nigeria is a country that is dead and gone. It cannot be resuscitated. It cannot come back to life. Nothing good can come from this country, but we're here to debunk that because if you can watch very well in the entertainment industry, you see that these young Nigerians, they are not old people. These young Nigerian youths, they are really doing well.
Yeah.
And I mean, not only the entertainment industry, different fashion, like different industry.
Selling Nigeria to the world.
Yes, they are really doing well, but just that the system, that's the word.
It's not helping.
The system is not helping. That is why everybody, like literally everybody is now an entrepreneur. Like if you're in Nigeria and you're not a hustler, forget it.
You're doomed.
You're
You're doomed.
That is the right word. You are doomed. So today here, I'll be asking Mr. Mba here, if he was being given the opportunity to be the president of Nigeria, what will he do to change the economy or to better the economy of Nigeria? So over to you. So if you're being given that mantle of leadership, like, okay, here is it, lead us. How will you represent the youth? Because right now the youth are crying that, okay, they want to taste power. They want to take Nigeria to a better place, better height, Africa to a better, you understand? Because we're the giant of Africa.
Yeah.
So we want to know how you'll be able to achieve that in just one day.
Hello everybody once again, and I just want you to have an open mind, okay, to everything I'm going to say here, because governing Nigeria is very easy. Just that godfatherism and some other things just get to deviate people's attention from the right thing to do. But I'm going to state out everything that can be done, and if there's any point I'm actually getting it wrong or I'm deviating, just kind of like get me back on track. Okay, becoming the first president,
the first young president for a day. Okay, let's say a day. But if they permit for a year, that would be nice, you know. But let's see what
facilitate everything.
Okay.
Now, the first thing, if I am to become the president of Nigeria for one day, first thing I will do, first of all, is to cut down the political parties.
Oh, okay. Why?
You know, right now we have about over 100 and something political parties, and then close to 200 political parties.
Wow.
And it kind of like creates multiple division amongst the people. You can see a particular state with, let's say, roughly 1 million indigenes or nationals there, will get to split themselves into various political parties, and then it becomes a struggle. It's always good to have just two political parties. It's either here or you're there. Now, with that coming in place, you know who to hold accountable and responsible for things when they go wrong. If it is, for example, PRO party that governs the country for at least 4 years, and things go wrong that 4 years, you know it is PRO party. Okay, and then this one is a GDP party. So you can easily identify, okay, these were the bad eggs in this, and then these were the bad eggs, and there's no circling around. So first thing I will do is to cut down the political parties, make sure we have just two political parties. It's either you are here or you're there. Make your intentions known, sell your agenda to the people. Also, after restructuring the political party system into two-party system of voting, then the next thing is to make sure I trim down the cost of running the government, because you can see that the senators are earning way more than even the international presidents and all that. So you need to cut down the cost of running the government so that it doesn't look too juicy and too attractive for those who are just greedy to come and steal government money. So that's also another key point.
I saw a post where someone said that to buy the presidential form is about 100 million, and the money it takes home every year is about, is it 10 million or 15 million? And people are like, there's something fishy about that position. Because if the money used to like
just to pick up the form
is a lot, and what you are getting at the end of the day is not even up to that amount. So what is not driving you to go there? Because it's like a business. How can you want to like spend like 1 million to buy something, and the amount you want to sell it for is very
their salary could be just roughly 700,000, 750. Then every other thing there is just brown envelope money laundering and all that. You know, accommodation allowance, feeding allowance,
sleeping allowance,
hotel allowance, traveling allowance, wardrobe allowance, children's school fees allowance. You know, cut down the cost of running the government, cut down their convoys. You know, when you do this, you see that the government will save more money.
That's true.
And then you have more money to run infrastructures and develop the country. That's number one.
Guys, let me know what you think. Do you think this is a great point for cutting down the political party in Nigeria to make it just two, so that people be accountable for their decision or action in governing or ruling the country for that 4 years period of time? Let me know your take on this one as we move into the second point, or what else you have to say if he was the president for a day?
Okay, now the second thing I'll do is to look into the security architecture of the country, because when your country is secured, there can actually be significant growth. Okay, now foreign countries or international countries, or the will I say first world countries, you get to notice that the security personnel receive the highest pay.
Okay, yeah.
Followed by the educational system. That is why it seems everything is looking all secured, and because those guys are risking their lives. It has to be worth dying for. But the system already right now is really messed up. Now, you hear about the police brutality, you hear about the extortion and all that. This is because these guys are getting very, very low pay. If you pay them wonderfully, or you pay them handsomely, I think they would be serious with their duties.
That's true.
They would value lives, and they will stop the brutality and the extortion going on. Life will be easier if you actually put up that good system for the police and the military.
Okay.
So I would really look into it, get the best eggs to work. Okay, and then once the pay is very, very handsome, you see graduates would yearn to join the force. When graduates join the force, everything moves very well. You get to see educated people who reason very well. Not the other ones where you just pick people by the roadside and then without any qualification or educational background, you just employ them and hand over guns to them. And you give them low pay, so they get into the streets and extort. So I feel it's actually what the second stuff I'll look into to make sure that the country is secured before we start talking about development and progress. So that is it for the security outfit and security architecture.
Okay. So is that all you're going to do, or there's
no, there's still
please more. Dish it out to us.
There's still a lot more. So just get seated.
Okay.
Whatever you feel I'm saying in a wrong way, please just, you understand, they can actually just
leave it in the comment section and let us know your own point of view, what you would have done also. Yeah.
So when I'm done with the security architecture, I look at the educational system.
Okay. I like how you're taking it one after the other. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a progress, like a process.
Okay.
Where it takes one step at a time actually to get the right things.
That's true.
So
that's true.
You fix the political aspect.
Okay.
And then you fix the security aspect.
Okay.
And then the educational aspect, you look into it. ASU has been on strike for some days now. 90-something days or thereabouts, or 60-something days. I don't know the actual figure, so I'm not going to state what I'm not certain about, but it's been over a month. Now, when you look into the educational system, there is something you should also note. The present political system allows politicians to send their own children out of the country for better education.
Okay. And the rest have to be here too.
Exactly. Now, if you structure it in a way that the politicians must have their children schooled in their country, every politician would concentrate to make sure the educational system is intact and up to date.
So that their children will also benefit from them.
Perfect. You can't have a governor who sends his son is schooling in London.
Yeah.
And you expect him to channel resources to make the university in his state
better.
A world-class competitor in the educational system. It's not going to work. Okay. Their kids are schooling abroad. We all know that. Wow. So another thing, the educational system, I'll put a stop. Personally, I'll put a stop. I'm going to sign it. The moment you become a politician, your child must school here.
Okay.
That education you want them to go and study over there, bring it down here.
Okay.
Let them learn here. Put in the best. Secure the structures, because we've already secured the country, right?
Yeah.
After the security structure, right? Restructure.
Yeah.
Now you face the education. Bring your kids back home. They must school here. Get the best teachers. Channel that money you're sending out there, put it here. You pay millions, over 10 million, 15 million for your child to school abroad. And you're not talking about one child. Some of them have 2, 3, 4, all schooling abroad. Channel the money home. This place will be better. Teachers will get real pay and feed fine. You know, the money circulates within. So you make sure the pay for the teachers are very good and handsome.
I was about to even say that because teachers are supposed to be paid handsomely because they impact knowledge to future leaders and all of those people. But
perfect.
This is the call of the strike because they're not being paid well. That is why strike
the pay they're even fighting for is the minimum wage.
Wow.
Minimum wage of 30,000.
Oh.
And they are being owed for months. We're talking about 5-6 months.
Wow.
Do you even consider how these people feed? This should be put to place once and for all.
And I think this is why some schools they take something like those
bribes,
yes. And they pay money for sorting and all of those.
They call it sorting. You have to settle your lecturer before you get
because
some good grades.
originally it's not like that. Okay,
shouldn't be like that.
I actually schooled in Ghana. Ghana, you don't pay for sorting
never
ever because everything's intact. You understand?
Yeah.
What it's crazy. I don't blame the teachers though because they are being owed. You understand? That's the only way they can survive. Because how can you be teaching for 5 months, no salary? How do you even?
How do they feed? How do they come to the school? How do they dress fine?
How do you pay transport back?
Exactly. So I would first of all address the political structure. Make sure we have just 2 political parties. I'll make sure I structure the security outfit very well.
Okay.
Perfectly. They are going to get well paid. At that point, there won't be need for any bribe or extortion whatsoever. The moment you are found guilty, you are dismissed instantly. And then the educational structure needs to be addressed. Every politician should have their child brought back to Nigeria, focus on the educational system, put all the finance there, and perfect everything. Your kids, that education there, they can have it here perfectly without stress. Now that's it for the educational sector. We're done with the political structure, we're done with the security outfit, we're done with the educational structure, right?
Yeah.
Now we talk about the healthcare.
Okay.
If I were to become or make the president of Nigeria for one day, I would put a stop to international travels for politicians. For whatever healthcare, maintenance or facility or whatever, checkup. I'm going to put a stop to it instantly, because that machine you are going out there to go and get tested or get checked, you're using your private jet to go there, right? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Channel that money to a healthcare facility in your state. Get the machines down to your state. Get specialists to handle the machines and check you, and you'll be fine.
That's it.
So you don't need to travel for international checkup. I think that's means of money laundering.
Yeah.
I feel they move money out in that manner, because whatever checkup you're going for, you can actually do it here. So I'll put a stop to that international travel for health or whatever they call it. It's gonna stop instantly. Now that's it about the healthcare. I'm going to make sure there is good healthcare facility for the average Nigerian, and even those who can't really afford all that, because when everything is moving very well, finances are rolling in Nigeria, you can actually have enough funds for that. Doctors are getting well paid, because that millions you're spending out there, you're spending it here. So doctors locally are getting paid. The flaw in that is making Nigerian doctors leave Nigeria.
That's true.
Searching for greener pastures internationally. I
mean, going to countries where their lives are being
exactly,
because they just want to survive.
Go to US. The best doctors are blacks. These people are from African countries. Make Africa great again. You know, after the healthcare, I'm going to put a law that will make sure every politician would be held accountable. If you're giving 1 billion naira for road construction, you are going to present everything
Accountability.
You must account to the last 1 naira. When you're done with the project and everything goes fine and we see that it's all perfect, then you get paid for job well done. It could be a stipend.
Yeah.
You mustn't steal from the money you're supposed to use to develop the country.
I think with this, everybody will start working.
Exactly.
The country will start working. You see, because there's no check, no one is really checking and balancing. Checking. That's why everything is.
No one is checking. This is why China is very good. You can't steal government funds in China and go scot-free. You'll be executed. Straight up. Straight up. If they give you $1 million to execute a project, it is supposed to be that $1 million is strictly for that project. When it's done and commissioned, the government can now pay you a stipend to say, job well done, congratulations, this is perfect. Now, that's it for politicians, to make sure everybody is kept in check.
Okay, very important.
Yes. Now that everything is in place, you have the political structure rearranged, you have the security, education, and then the healthcare sector. Now you can look into other infrastructural developments.
Okay.
You can now set up industries. Nigeria is blessed. We have limestone, we have coal, we have gold. I think we have diamond.
Yeah, sure we do.
We have crude. So these things need to put and channeled rightly.
So you can create jobs for
perfect
the youths.
Now we've procrastinated. These governments have been procrastinating. We are going to build the refinery. We are going to build refinery. Now this is the scam behind it. They move the crude from here to an international country. We do not know how many million liters they move. And then the next thing we hear is they are importing the fuel after it has been refined out there. Now we are importing it, which is another means of taking money out again from the country.
Okay.
All these monies you're throwing away can be used to just establish the refinery here. Refine it locally. There are other products that come out of crude oil. You have the bitumen, you have everything. They are all there. The diesel, the PMS, that is the petrol. You have the kerosene, which is the DPK. You have all these things, but then you send them out, and then why are we doing this? So fix the refinery. That's another way to go. Then one more thing that is really a call for concern is the power system, the electricity power system.
Very important.
In the country is in the worst state.
Do you know, ever since I was born, we've been shouting up NEPA.
Up NEPA.
Up to now, as old as I am, I'm still shouting. Whenever you see lights, you are excited. Some countries, when light comes, it's like a normal thing.
It's frustrating.
But in Nigeria, you get excited because
you're seeing power.
Like
this is 2022.
I mean, 21st century.
We can't still have 24 hours stable power supply.
It's sad.
And the same country is giving power to nearby countries and collecting revenue. We do not know what happens to the revenue collected. So I'm going to make sure that electricity. Now, when there is electricity, power supply, the country moves forward. The minds begin to work.
It works.
Now, Nigeria is in darkness. You make some money from your business, and the next thing you're thinking is, I need to go and buy some petrol to power my generator to run my business again. Now your profit goes down again into fuel consumption just to run your business. And in the end, the same government who has refused to give you power will tax you. We are laboring in vain. These are things I would make sure I put in place. The light is a major key player in development of every nation. I've been to UK severally. All the while I was there was never a power outage. Never.
Even in a neighboring country, Ghana, you barely hear of lighthouse. Like they're always having sex.
It's annoying. How can we grow when our minds are all in darkness?
It's sad.
When you have power supply, you can actually reason, oh, do you know I can actually use this light now and just start producing something and start meeting up to people's needs and expectations and make money out of it, make a living. But here we are just moving around the same circle. A country that is over 60 years can't even celebrate 24 hours of steady power supply. I'll put a stop to that. Definitely, because I have, from birth, from childhood, I have seen all these things. People are suffering. A friend of mine once said, can one live on $1 a day in Nigeria? I really doubt it, because $1 a day is about 600 naira now.
And the price of things are outrageous.
One loaf of bread is 600 naira.
Wow.
So that's $1.
It's already gone.
So how can you now feed 3 square meal? Nigerians are really suffering, going through a very, very tough time in their life or their lives.
Wow.
It's really painful to see this happen. I believe if one can actually touch these things, then Nigeria will be better. Channel the resources to the right places. Nigeria is one country where we don't even know the actual exchange rate, naira to dollar. You go to bank will tell you it's 400 and something. And then you go to the black market will tell you 600 and something.
You don't know which is.
You don't know how can the margin be so high. The bank will tell you it's 450 or 460. And then the black market will tell you 605 naira. That's way over close to 200, 150 something. Margin. It's really frustrating. Businessmen. And then the last thing I will do is to make sure I open the doors of business to everyone who is able and capable to run their business.
Okay.
You do not restrict business to one particular person. You don't do that. Monopoly is what kills the market, because one man can just come out and say, now this, I'm going to sell this thing for 60 naira.
Yeah.
Everyone will just have to buy that 60 naira.
Yeah, because
there is no competition. You get the point?
I get the point.
Now, importers are there, but you are restricting business to one particular person per business. Why? Allow people to flood the market. When the market gets flooded, it crashes the price.
Yeah.
You as a government, you are taxing Mr. A, you're taxing Mr. B, you're taxing Mr. C. Everyone is getting taxed. Government is getting more revenue into their wallets and all that. And life is getting easier for people. These are things that need to be kept in check. Open up the business. Open up the borders. Let everyone, if you can import cement, start importing cement. If you can import sugar, start importing sugar. But it has to be just in line with standard organization of Nigeria. It has to meet the standard. Spread out the business. Let everyone start business. And you see things move. You know, these are just a few, but I think these are the more critical points that people really need to know. Yeah.
Every other thing will fall in place.
So
yeah, I also feel that when these are being resolved, it's going to reduce the rate of social vices in the country. A lot of things are going to work. Like, I mean, a whole bunch of things are going to work.
Definitely.
Employment is going to be there.
Perfect.
There won't be people stealing. Because why are you even stealing when you have like a good paying job, like something is giving you?
Why would you launder money to a different country when your country is secured for you to invest? You know?
So this thing is indeed a sure way to help better the citizen and the futures of Nigeria, because it is not us. We are trying to better the country, not just for us, but for our children and our children's children. So I believe if these things are being implemented, I feel some of the points were very valid and it makes sense. Guys, let me know what you think about most of the points he said. Like, I'll be leaving them on the screen so they get to see the point, and let me know your views on this point, because some of the point I'm like, yes, this makes more sense. Because I mean, like, especially the monopoly one, I mean, how can one man be controlling everything? It doesn't even make any sense. No room for competition, nothing. And it doesn't even make sense. Let me know what is your own take on this. Guys, I do not want to make this video to get so long, and if you made it to this part of the video, I must say you are the real VVIP and I love you so much. Fellow Nigerians, hit and smash the red button to subscribe, and also turn on notification bell so whenever I upload a video like this, you'll be the first to get notified. Guys, until next time, stay safe and remember, Jesus loves you. See you on my next video. Bye.